Hey guys, welcome back to another review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Leader Class Scavenger. So here he is in his vehicle mode, and I'm pretty sure this is an excavator, but I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but hey, it looks nice. So getting closer on the details, you got some nice silver, and it's not really silver, it's more like a gunmetal gray kind of detail here for the pistons, and down on the underneath there for for the underside of the pistons. You have that same kind of like gunmetal gray here for the front part of the bucket, and kind of all throughout is just like a, you know, like this is all done in silver, and this is all kind of that like gray color. So, but I mean, it looks nice, so I like how it looks. And of course for the cockpit up here, you have again more of that gunmetal gray, and kind of like for the windows and stuff, so got either side. But overall, it does look really nice. I mean, yeah, you have basically all the robot under here, but I mean, considering that basically all of this is the robot, I mean, what do you expect? But as far as articulation goes, the arm itself is on a ratchet right here. It's got a hinge joint right here. It's got a hinge joint here, and the bucket has a hinge joint there. So you do have some posability in the arm, which is nice. But that is about it for vehicle mode. We will now get down to the transformations. So we're going to go into combine mode and then robot mode. So the first thing you want to do is basically just take this and split it in half, like so. You then want to take these sections, untab these, and kind of rotate everything around like so. You then want to you want to take these treads here and collapse them into the wheel, like so, to kind of form like an actual wheel. You then want to take them, angle them back, rotate them around, and you're going to want to collapse this section right here, and you want to collapse these in, because what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take these and tab them together like so. You then want to take the these sections here, bring them up, rotate this up. You also want to take the arm here and rotate it around 180, and you're going to want to tab that in like right there, tab that in right there, take this section here and angle this down and around, bring this down, take the bucket, flip it up, and tab it in like so, and that reveals the combiner peg. Then you're going to want to take this entire section, bring it down, and tab it in right there like so. And you're just going to do the same thing on this side. Take this section right here, flip this up, and then angle all this around, bring that up, bring this down, rotate this around, and tab that section in. Bring this down, and take the arm and the bucket and bring it up. Now, if you watched or saw my Mixmaster review, you would know that while I was moving my Studio Series Devastator, he fell. And two things broke: the front grille on Mixmaster, and this tab right in here. It doesn't really affect anything. All it does is make it so that this just doesn't tab in, but it's not that big of a deal, at least on my copy. But you are technically supposed to tab that in, but again, unfortunately my copy, it broke. You then want to come to the front here, take this wheel section and bring it down, and you're going to want to rotate it so that this groove right here is facing forward, and take the head, kind of angle that back. So you have something that looks like that, because you're going to need this facing forward for when you combine them with overload. You then want to take these panels here and rotate all of this back, and then you can just take these sections and angle them up. And there you have Scavenger in his torso mode. And it doesn't really look like anything. It just looks like him doing a weird like yoga pose, but when you combine them, it looks like something. So yeah, that's about it for combine mode. So now we'll get into robot mode. So you just want to take this and bring this back up, and then rotate it around so it's facing this way. I then want to untab these sections here, untab the sections from the wheels here, and take these and then rotate them back. You then want to flip these sections in, and then take the wheel here, rotate it, that way it'll tab together nice and solidly like so, which can be a bit of a pain to get all tabbed in. There we go. Of course, I say that, and then it's like the easiest thing in the world. But hey, you then want to take the arms here and rotate them around like so. Then you want to unpeg the arm from here. You then can bring it down and rotate this forward so that the arm is actually facing forward, and then take his little like thumb finger here and bring it out to the side. You then want to do something on this side, rotate this around, unpeg all this, bring it down and rotate the arm so that way it's facing the correct way, and bring this out like so. Then the last thing you want to do is you want to take these sections back here, kind of bring these down, and then you want, or actually you kind of want to rotate them so that they're facing this like kind of way, and then you take them and this all came untabbed, but that's fine. You then want to take these and plug them in to the top here like so to create the armatures that he has like so. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, I might have that plugged in backwards, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. If I do, I'm sure somebody will correct me. So tab that all back together. Make sure it's all nice and squozen. If I can get it all tabbed in like so. And I'm pretty sure these are actually tabbed in backwards. Hang on, let me flip these around. Let me get this around. Rotate this back. Flip that back. If I can get that back like so. And then tab these in. Nope. I think I had it right the first time. Yeah, I had it right the first time. I don't know. I mean, you can honestly have it plugged in either way, but personally, I like them in the front. So let me flip this around and back, and then rotate this around. I'm causing more steps than needed, but you know, I like making my life harder. It's fun. Let's bring that up. Tab that together. Tab that in, and rotate this around. Basically, get him oriented so he is standing up straight, even though he doesn't really have legs, but it's fine. He's not really a pain to get stood up. It's just trying to get the arms here lined up right, because, I mean, that's what's holding him up. But either way, there you have Studio Series Scavenger in his robot mode, and I really like it. I think it's a lot better than what we got with the original run in the 2009 movie line. But yeah, he looks really nice in my opinion. So getting closer on the face, we got that beautiful head sculpt right there, and you know, the yellow for the eyes and whatnot. And again, all of this detail you saw in vehicle mode, honestly, because it's just, like I said, it was just all right there. You do have some nice silver added right back here on this, I guess you'd call this like an armature. So, I mean, overall it looks nice. And people complain that he's gappy. Yes, have you seen the movie? This is how he is in the movie. He had all these gaps. What are you guys bitching about? Because I really honestly don't know. I've actually heard that complaint about this guy, is that he's really gappy. Like, yes, did you see the movie? Like, that's how he is in the movie. I don't understand what else you wanted them to do. But he does look really nice. As far as articulation goes, the head is on a hinge joint as well as a swivel joint, and you can also kind of pivot it side to side. The arms, I mean, you can do the full 360. Got a joint here. It can go forward right here at the elbow. It can go out. He's got you got a swivel right here, which is really tight, but you also got that joint to work with. And again, double hinge joint here for his elbow, and then you have his thumb articulation, or whatever that is, pinky, what, you know. And then this section down here swivels, which is nice. I like how they did this. I think that's pretty cool. And that's about it for articulation. I mean, he doesn't really have a lot to articulate. I mean, he really didn't do that much in the movie anyways. So, yeah, as far as comparison goes, though, here is the Studio Series version, and here is the Revenge of the Fallen version. I mean, technically, this is Scavenger, and this was Demolisher, you know, whatever. But, yeah, I usually, when it comes between Studio Series and Revenge of the Fallen figures, I personally end up liking the Revenge of the Fallen figures more. I don't know if that's just because of nostalgia or whatnot, but I mean, clearly here there's a clear winner here, and it definitely ain't that guy. I think he would have really benefited. Well, it's not that I think, I know he would have benefited from his arms being able to point forward instead of having them like that. But also, this guy's just bigger and bulkier. Like, I think this should have been a leader class to begin with and not a Voyager, especially considering Prime was hanging off of his face in the movie. But, don't get me wrong, I like both, but I think he honestly is way better. Not to mention that the rubber melts the plastic, because that used to be a thing back in the day. So, yeah. But there's your comparison between the Revenge of the Fallen Voyager mold, and of course here he is with all of his Constructicon buddies that I gotta pull all from the side. It's Mixmaster, and there's Scrapper, and then Hightower's just, oops, bumping the camera, Hightower's just hanging in the back. Yeah, there's all the Constructicons so far. There's a lot. Yeah, they look good together, but there's a lot, so. Yeah, no, I gotta undo the work I just did and get all these guys off to the side again, so let me move them over, out the way, out the way, out the way, so. Yeah, as far as Studio Series Scavenger goes, I really like him. I think he's such a well done figure, in my opinion. I obviously think he's way better than what we got back in the day. Trying to get him into a pose, and it's not working out here. I mean, because you can get him to balance on one arm now. So, yeah, there we go. You can do it. See? Come on, please stay. Please. Please. Oh, please. Pretty please, just do it for the 5 seconds so I can close out the video. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yay! But yeah, like I said, overall, I really do like this figure. I think he's very well done. Yes, he could use more paint apps, but I mean, that's just, Studio Series in general. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I definitely do recommend this figure if you're a fan of Demolisher or Scavenger. And, excuse me, I really hope they do re-release this in Demolisher colors. Please, Hasbro, come on. You can do like 30 different Bumblebees that are repaints and remolds. Please do Demolisher. So, that's going to be about it for the review. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.